You don't really need anything other than a game, a console or a PC, and a screen to enjoy gaming, but there sure are ways to enhance your experience. The games industry is booming right now, which means there's no shortage of excellent peripherals out there that enhance your gaming experience in a multitude of ways, and here, let's talk about a few of them. HORI Split Pad Pro Controller. The Switch's inherent design means that Nintendo had to make some concessions with its inputs, and playing it in handheld mode can honestly get a little cramped at times. The Switch Pro controller is, of course, an easy fix around that, but what if you want that same experience while still playing it in a handheld mode? The HORI Split Pad Pro is perfect for that, seeing as it replaces the Joy-Cons with what's essentially a Pro controller split into two pieces. It's comfortable, it's not too heavy, and it feels significantly better to use than the regular Joy-Cons. COZOO USB headset mount. This isn't something that you'll be actively using while you're playing a game, of course, but it's still a nice thing to have for your gaming setup. The mount attaches to the underside of your table, allows you to plug into up to 3 USB chargers, neatly holds your headset, and comes with wire clips to ensure that it doesn't get too messy either. It's pretty inexpensive too, so if you're looking for something that'll help you make your setup cleaner and more manageable, we'd recommend looking into it. GOVEE TV backlights. Backlights for your screens are by no means a necessity, but they can spruce up your setup in really cool ways. These backlights in particular are pretty neat. There are a total of 32 color options as well as a remote control to manually change things, but an inbuilt mic also registers the audio output of your screen to change colors by itself accordingly as well. Logitech Hero G502 mouse. There is an abundance of excellent gaming mice out there, but Logitech's G502 might be one of the best value for money options. I mean, for starters, it's got great ergonomics and feels very crisp and comfortable when you're using it, and its adjustable weights make it even more so since you can make it as light or as heavy as you want. On top of that, it's also got excellent tracking, 11 customizable buttons, and programmable RGB lighting. So there's plenty here that you can fiddle around with and tailor to suit your own needs. The RAZER MAMBA Wireless Mouse. RAZER's MAMBA wireless mouse is another great option if you're looking for a good gaming mouse. With RGB lighting and 7 customizable buttons, it comes close to offering what the G502 has on offer, while it's also got rubberized grips for improved ergonomics. It's also got a 50-hour battery life out of the box, which is another huge point in its favor. RAZER BLACKWIDOW Elite Keyboard. Easily one of the better gaming keyboard options out there, the BLACKWIDOW Elite boasts excellent tactile feedback on its keys, which are excellently built and surprisingly durable. But the biggest selling point here is how customizable it is. Every key and key combo can be customized and reprogrammed as you see fit, and each key can also be assigned a secondary function. A wrist set at the bottom of the keyboard also ensures that long gaming sessions will be much more comfortable. SteelSeries Apex Pro keyboard. The Apex Pro is quite a costly purchase and obviously meant for enthusiasts, but it's fair to say that it does plenty to justify its price tag. Keys are crisp and their press is incredibly responsive. The build quality is sturdy and solid, the wrist set makes usage much more comfortable, and the RGB lighting does quite a bit to help with the keyboard's aesthetics. It also has an OLED smart display, which allows you to adjust various settings on the fly without having to exit your game. EKSA USB gaming headset. While accessories such as mice or keyboards tend to be specific to a single platform, headsets are much more universal. That means there's an embarrassment of riches here, but there's still a few that stand out. The EKSA USB headset, for example, excels at the two areas that count the most for a headset. It's quite comfortable, and the audio quality here is excellent, primarily thanks to its 7.1 surround sound. HYPERX Cloud Stinger Gaming Headset. The HYPERX Cloud Stinger is another great option if you're looking for a good gaming headset. Its feature set is not that different from the EKSA USB headset, seeing as it offers everything from noise cancellation, microphone, to memory foam on its earmuffs, to maximizing comfort during usage. The ear cups are adjustable, the audio quality is rich and crisp, all of which is to say that there's plenty to like here. RAZER KISHI Mobile Game Controller. Most people don't use their mobile phones for prolonged hardcore gaming sessions, but especially with the advent of cloud gaming, that's beginning to happen with greater frequency. Of course, the lack of proper traditional inputs is the one thing that's always held mobile gaming back, but there are some great options to help circumvent that issue. The RAZER KISHI, for instance, essentially bolts a full-fledged controller onto your device, and on top of how convenient it is, it's also a solid controller in its own right. F8 Pro Snowgone Mobile Cooling Grip. Alright, so this one, unlike the KISHI, is less about giving you a proper controller for mobile gaming and more about simply making mobile gaming as you know it more comfortable. In plain and simple terms, it's a grip to attach to your phone, but it's really well designed. Holding it for prolonged sessions is more comfortable than you'd expect, so if you do play on your mobile devices regularly, this one might be worth checking out. Xbox Elite Series 2 Controller. So kind of an obvious recommendation for anyone who likes to play games using a controller. The Xbox Elite series has been the best at what it does for as long as it's been around, and that's true for the Elite Series 2 controller as well. An excellent grip, trigger locks, adjustable thumbsticks, paddles, and a rechargeable battery with great battery life. I mean, sure, it's not exactly the cheapest option out there, but it justifies the price of admission. HORI OVERDRIVE Racing Wheel. For the racing enthusiasts out there, there's certainly no shortage of excellent racing wheels to choose between. HORI's OVERDRIVE Racing Wheel is one of several excellent options. It's got pedals included and 270 degrees of turning and a built-in clamp, and though it might not have all the bells and whistles of some of the costlier options out there, at its $100 price point, it offers plenty of value for money. Tough Gaming VG35VQ Monitor. Easily one of the best options available for someone who's looking for a dedicated screen in their gaming setup. The VG35VQ's curved screen helps greatly with the immersion factor, but more importantly, features such as multiple HDR modes, motion blur and screen tear reduction, shadow boost, and much more ensure excellent image quality as well. Depending on what variant you get, its pricing is also surprisingly reasonable. And that brings us to the end of this video. A quick request before we conclude: we upload new videos every single day, and if you like what we're doing, please consider subscribing. It really helps us out. Also, don't forget to enable all your notifications by clicking the bell icon so that you can receive daily video updates. Thanks for watching.